Yeah?
Everyone else fucking terrified or just me? I've been looking forward to this actually because I've been coming to Champions for years. I've been telling everyone like this is the first time I'm going to perform there, but it's not really. I've performed here many times, just in a different way. I mean, just before New Year's I put on an impromptu performance piece where I threw an entire pint of water in my own face and I laid on the floor just over there and screamed, "Why won't you love me?" at Nash. That was inspired by about 9 pints of lager on an empty stomach. So, anyone that knows me knows I'm a very anxious person. Anyone that doesn't know me knows after 5 minutes of being anywhere near me that I'm an incredibly anxious person. So, excuse me. My brain has 2 settings. You're going to have to bear with me. Look, if any of this is shit, I want you to let me know by laughing loads and clapping, so I'll know which bits to sort out. And then if we get to the end of it, and you've hated the whole thing, then like an energetic standing ovation will really let me know. So, that'd be great. Basically, my brain has 2 settings. It's the first one is basically like, "Fuck you, everyone hates you, you suck." And the other one is, "Run!" From what, brain? Fucking everything. It doesn't take much to set off the anxiety, if I'm honest. I once gave myself a panic attack by having the fucking audacity to think, haven't had a panic attack for a while. Also, my brain likes to leap to the worst case scenario, like every single time, over nothing. A few weeks ago I walked into my own flat and I opened the door and I got a whiff of burnt toast, and straight away my brain's like, "Fuck! We're having a stroke!" I don't think we are, brain. We definitely are. We read that thing fucking years ago that said if you smell burnt toast, you're absolutely having a stroke. I said, no, brain, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. It fucking is! We're having a stroke and there's literally no other reason other than if we actually burn toast. Ooh. Toaster's fucked, isn't it? That's alright, no worries, don't panic, calm down. By this time it's too late for me. I've gone from a fictional stroke to an actual heart attack. Where are we? Oh, thank God. Also, one thing that comes with the anxiety is the uncanny ability to remember stuff. Nothing important. Can't remember people's names, birthdays, or any of the memorable information I need to access that fucking banking app on my phone. But I can remember every single awkward, fucking stupid thing I've done in my entire life. For instance, the other night, I was kept awake all night because my brain suddenly reminded me that 30 years ago, I accidentally called my maths teacher Mum. Mr. Barnes, his name was. Short, bald, big old beard. So in my defence, he looked exactly like my mum. The other thing it likes to bring up, quite regularly actually, when all I want to do is fucking sleep, is this one time I'm walking along Paul High Street, and as I'm walking along, I see this girl walking towards me, and I recognise her. Fuck knows where from, but I know the face. And as she's coming towards me, I'm like, who is she? And she looks at me, and we make eye contact, and she seems to recognise me as well. And she smiles and waves, and I fucking salute her. I don't know why. Like, as far as I'm aware, she wasn't a fucking high-ranking military officer. But, so I could have done anything else and seemed more normal. I could have nodded or waved or fucking finger guns would have seemed more fucking like appropriate at the time. But no, I went on for a full-on like sign of respect. So our expression goes from one of recognition to one of like panic where she's just made eye contact with somebody that is destined to die alone. And she puts her head down and she quite sensibly realises she doesn't know me at all, and off she goes into the distance, never to be seen again. By me, I mean, I didn't kill her. So, I'm very single. As you've probably guessed. My awkwardness and anxiety tend to do their utmost to make that happen as often as possible. For instance, like if I have the opportunity to be anywhere near a girl I find remotely attractive, then my brain will fucking just forget how to function like a normal human being. Like, I can't speak, I can't do anything, I'm actually useless. The other day I was coming out the gym. That's not a humble brag. I don't go there anywhere half as often as I should. And once you hear the end of this story, you'll know why. I was coming out the gym. My gym is it's above a Travelodge in Poole, so it's got a lift that literally goes from the ground floor to the gym. And it's 2 stops. So I get out, come out the gym, and the girl's waiting there, and I go, do you mind if I jump in with you? Because it's pandemic time, so you have to ask to share a small space with somebody for a little while. And she's like, yeah, no problem. So I steel myself up for this awkward lift journey down where we avoid eye contact and don't speak to each other, which is what you do in lifts, right? But no, she has other ideas. She turns to me and says, for a lift with only 2 stops, it's pretty fucking slow. I'm not ready for this. She's looking at me and I'm like, I go, all right, I've got to say something. So I go, ha yeah! I've lost all control of the volume of my voice. And she's taken aback by the unnecessary yelling, quite rightly. She's looking at me, the lift doors open and we get in. And she gives me another chance to have a normal conversation. So we get in the lift and she goes, I'm always a bit worried about getting in this lift because it breaks down quite a lot. So I quickly formulate a sentence in my head, which is, yeah, well, the lifts in the building I live in, they're always breaking down, but never when I'm on my way to work, which is like wildly unfunny, pretty awkward still, but it's pretty harmless. And much better than what I actually said was, yeah, we've got lifts! She backs away from me. She's now in the corner of the lift. I'm sweating, and it's got nothing to do with the piss poor workout I just did in the fucking gym. And now it's the longest lift journey of my entire fucking life. And it's just taking forever to get down. Anyway, we hit the doors open, and I'm trying to scurry away. And now, this fucking girl, who's obviously just a really nice fucking person, goes, well, I hope you have a lovely evening. So I, as I'm trying to get away, start walking away, and I slowly turn, and I look her in the eye, and I go, well, I'm sure I'll see you again. Like a fucking serial killer. And that's why I have to find another gym. I'm afraid I think I've skipped a lot of my stuff, but I'm going to go anyway. So thanks very much. Lisa.